I chose the book An Egg is Quiet by Diana Aston and Sylvia Long. I would first like to talk about how beautifully illustrated this book is. The illustrator went above and beyond for the curious minds that are going to be reading this book. Each picture is labeled. Most of the pictures are true to size, and when they're not, it says larger than actual size. I thought that was pretty neat for a children's book. And they're labeled in depth, like black swallowtail egg, black swallowtail. And on this page, an egg is colorful. The illustrator added several eggs for the kids to look at, not just one or two, but so many eggs. As far as the king salmon, the blue crab, the herring gull, so many choices to look at, and that is so interesting, and it's clear that she just loves her job. The pictures not only support the storyline, but they provide so much more. If you're learning about eggs for the first time, you see that eggs are round, they're oval, they're pointy, and then there's eggs that are tubular. Like, wow, that's interesting for even adults to learn about and read this book. When you're talking about the size of this egg, she not only includes the big, giant ostrich egg and little eggs, but she also adds a ruler to the top of the book for kids to use. Maybe an activity or just looking at the size of the different eggs on the picture itself. The way the author uses the wordings in this book shows genuine care and belief. She says an egg is artistic, an egg is clever, an egg is shapely, and she's enthusiastic about writing this. And there's so many side tidbits reading through that have little facts, like reptile eggs are often soft and rubbery. Amphibian eggs are gooey. The goo keeps them from drying out. Like, who knew that? That's awesome. And as being a kid learning this, they would love it. They would love all those facts. Their minds are so growing, and they're like little sponges, and they love to absorb weird stuff like that. The language in the book gives the subject more character, and it draws interest. Such as when the author says an egg is clever, relating to the camouflage that specific eggs have to protect them. The book and the illustrations are excellently organized in a clear way that follows throughout the whole book, and it makes it easy for both the children and the adults to understand. So while she has this story going on, there's also added stuff. The author begins to end the book with the life cycle inside the egg and its development, and she uses several examples. We have a salmon, we have a chicken, and we have a cricket. And then suddenly, the egg is noisy, talking about the chirping and the birds that come out of the eggs, or over here, green vegetable bug, or the passion vine caterpillar, but mostly about the birds chirping and cheeping. And that wraps up the whole book into the life cycle egg and how the life cycle ends. It's a beginning rather than an ending. And I believe that this is a great nonfiction book. I would recommend this book because you can read it both at circle time and have like a lot of fun reading it if you're teaching a younger grade. And children can get their hands on this and also find interest and like a different separation. Like it could be put in a science center and they can get magnifying glasses and look at the details in this egg. Like all of them. And it generally draws the curiosity of kids in it. It draws independence and just a genuine learning experience that is both read aloud from teacher, but also discovery from children. And I think that's like beautifully done in this book. So definitely a good book to have in a classroom. Thank you.